Hello everyone, this is Success and welcome to episode 6 of Agrarian Skies 2. I hope you are doing well today. Well, we have lots to get through this episode, so I'm just going to get straight on with it. We've got lots of quests here to complete, so we're going to start right ahead with the sharp spikes. Now what we need to do to make the iron spikes, now they're very good in a mob trap, but not in the little rubbish thing that we have down there. Not in that thing. That will be for a new improved mob trap. But what we are going to do is we're going to take these wooden spikes that I have made, and to make the wooden spikes you need 3 wooden swords, 3 planks and 1 wood. You put those all together like that, and then you get your 4 wooden spikes. Then you come down here and we take that off there, and we make sure that the iron is at the bottom, which it is. We put that on there and we pour the iron onto it. It takes 720 iron. Looks very weird, but it will go hard and then it should change into an iron spike, hopefully. It's thinking about it. This is what it told us to do. Iron spike, casting table, molten iron onto wooden spike. Ah, yes, there we are. It just took a little while. There we are. So there is our iron spike, 100%, and we get 2 more from that. Now let's see. We've got 14 ingots there. I'm going to pour that out. So that's 1 iron spike done. I'm not going to do the rest just yet. I will save them for when I actually do need them. So I'm just going to throw them in there for now. Now, what else have we got to do today? Ah, that has opened mob transport, which is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for conveyor belts to put into a mob trap. But that will be for another time. Now, what I've done over here is I've built a pen with some grass in. We desperately need to get some animals. We need to slaughter a sheep. We need to, wow, really? Kill 30 pigs? I'm not sure that's going to happen. And up here in the farm we've got a cow one that we need to do. So, oops, let's just go and grab ourselves some wheat from the farm over here. That should be plenty. And grab our spawn eggs. Now there's 2 cow spawn eggs. There's a pig, there's a sheep, and let's see if we can get any chickens as well. Now, as I said in the beginning, these are not passive mobs, these are angry mobs, angry. So we can make them love each other, but we have to run away so that they're not trying to hate us while they're loving each other. And then therefore they should, oh, there you go, have a baby. And their baby is down there. And then what we need to do is the same with the sheeps. Excuse me, stop being angry at me. Just let me... Oh. And let's do the same with the sheeps and run away. Give them a moment there to love each other rather than hate me. That should do it. Let's go back. There, and there's a baby one. Perfect. Now what... Last things last is I'm just going to... Oops, sorry. You were angry at me. I mean, wow. Please tell me that cannot get... I forgot about that. Well, if it can get under, it's going to die. Let's put it that way. Oh! Wow, really? You're hitting me through the microblock. Okay, that's fine. You sheep died all the way over there. Did you really? You died all the way over there. Perfect. Right then. So let's put those eggs away for now. I need to rethink what I'm going to do with those chickens. But what I should have done, if we go back to Mob Hunter here, is yes, we have killed the sheep and we get raw mutton and some sheep daisy seed, which I have no idea what they do. And while we're there, we'll get another earth shard, why not? Okay, I'm not quite sure what that does. That's new to me. We've got some raw mutton there. We can actually cook that up and get ourselves some more food rather than eating these potatoes. I'm going to have to put a sound muffler over there because they are going to do my head in. All that noise. Right, what else do we have planned today? So if we go back up to learning to Skyblock, auto mining. Now, I did do this off camera, the stone miner and the cobble gen upgrade, because I was looking to get a cobble gen. And if I quickly just show you how they are made. Stone generator, and that's made with 7 stone, 1 block of redstone, and this RF engine, which is made with iron, gold, and another block of redstone. Now, I made that. I also made the cobble gen upgrade, which is there, as you can see. And to be perfectly honest, it didn't work exactly how I thought it was going to, so I gave up on that idea and used something different, which I will show you soon. Half a heart and cobblestone, I have no use for either of them, but sure, why not? Oops. And then if we look in here now, I also did this one, which was to sift sand and get ancient spores, which again I did without really even thinking about. I was just sifting and that's what happened. Let's pop that in there. So we did that one. Now, the auto processing, the auto packager, if I just scroll back up there, the auto packager will combine items in a 3x3 or 2x2 pattern. It takes items from a chest on its left, crafts them, and places them in a chest on the right. You can swap between 2x2 and 3x3 by right-clicking the machine with an empty hand while sneaking. It requires RF to run. And that's redstone flux. Now, the auto packager is something that I have needed desperately, but have been waiting for you guys so that we could make it together. So if I look at auto, there we are. And what we need is 3 pistons, 1 crafting table, 1 redstone reception coil, and 3 iron. And if I look in here, they are somewhere. Pistons, that. And so if I go like this, there is our auto packager. Done. And we get 2 copper gears and a dragon fruit sapling, which is great. So we'll put those away for now. And by the way, in case you didn't notice, I have opened the last one. I do find it was a bit cheaty, but what I did was, in the achievements, there was cow tipper here. And actually, what I did was, from where I had been fishing, I'd got some leather. So I threw it on the floor and then picked it up, and apparently that was enough to open up cow tipper, so that's what I did. Right, let's put that in there and that in there. And our next one was doing all of these upgrades for the workshop table, and I have these here now. So first of all, we need blank upgrades, and I think they all go into different places. Let's see, let me just remind myself of what they're called. Okay. Now if I type in, yes, there we go. So we have the auto crafter, which just looks like basically making a piston, except you do have a piston as part of it. So we need all of those things there. So you make that as if you're making a piston, but you have the piston in the middle rather than what would be iron. And you have that bit down the bottom. So that's one. We'll throw that in there. The next one required us... Now, why has that done that? There we are. The next one we needed to do was the production, which was lapis, iron, and redstone. Lapis, iron, redstone. And if I find it there you go. There's that one. And we see there we've got that one. And then we want the charger, which is 6 iron and 2 redstone, which is there and there. And we'll throw that in. That's that one done. And then the last one was the solar panel, which is another 6 iron, glass, and redstone, which, as you can see, I have this prepared right here. And there we are. So that's all of those made. Now I might make the production table. I might have a look at it, see what it does, but for now we are not going to do that. Now this one here is going to be our next one. Oh yes, let's claim our reward. Fuel efficiency, thank you very much. Now what I want to do with this one, if I can, storage wars. It wants us to make a grey bag. Perhaps you like taking inventory with you. Craft some bags and you can do just that. Of course there is the condition. Each bag will only allow items from specific mods or all dictionary types in them. So we need to make a grey bag. Now, in order to make a grey bag, we need grey dye. And unfortunately, getting grey dye in this pack is quite difficult. But I got it. And the way that I got grey dye was if I just press U there, grey wool, and I got grey dye by actually growing a grey mystical flower. And what you do is you mix, as you just saw, the petal with the pestle and mortar, and that makes the powder, and then you put that in the middle like any other dye, put your wool around it, and that's that. So if we now look up grey bag, so it takes 1 chest in the middle, 4 string, 4 grey wool, and all it does is stores cloth, which to me is pretty useless right now, to be honest. I'm sure that something will come up later, but for now it is useless. But it gives us a brown bag, and let's see what the brown bag does. The brown bag stores wood. Well, okay, sure, I've got some here for you. There you go. Stores wood. Gets that out of my inventory and stops taking up all the space. So we've done that, and that has now opened up some more quests, which we will look at again later. Right, oh, and before we are done in there, I wanted to make this brick well. So, I can't remember everything that is required. I believe I need 6 iron to do this. Yes, I do, or 6 copper, or tin, or bronze, or steel. I actually think I'm going to go with the copper, because I have the most copper at the moment. And there we are, a brick well. And the brick well, if we read here, as we all know, 3 blocks of water make an infinite water source, or alternatively, you can craft a nice well. A well is an infinite water source in a single block. So what I'm actually going to do is take this down here. Now, this is a little bit of proof of concept. I've got my pulverizer set up as I said I would do. This one's pulverizing the cobble. That would go into gravel, which would then go into sand, and the sand then gets pulverized into dust. And I have a sieve here, an automatic sieve doing the dust, and then I just had these set up to do the others. And that's really what I'm going to do. It needs to be more extensive. That was just a proof of concept to make sure that everything was working as I thought it would. I will make a bigger, better system where I don't, because at the moment with these sieves, I have to manually input the sand and gravel, and I don't want to do that. And the auto packager, sorry, I keep going back and forth because the next thing I think is, I need to tell you about that. The auto packager will automatically package up all of these things for me, and that's what I'm looking for. So let's go back up here. Not quite sure what I was going to do with this. I'm just going to pop it there for now. Now let's have a look. Ah, yes, slime. And let's just claim that reward. Now we needed to get 6 slime balls. So I grew a slime sapling, and the trunk, if you like, what would be the wood of a normal tree, is this congealed green slime. And when you put that in a crafting grid, you get 4 per block. And that gives us our 6, and we get slime bricks. Again, we're just going to throw them away for now. Don't worry about this mess, I will sort it out. And then I already did this because bronze is what is on my mattock, and I needed that to fix it. So I had that. I needed 1 gold ingot, which I had been doing anyway, and 2 silver ingots, which again I had already been doing as I was getting all of these ingots and things ready. let's throw that in there. So, what else do we have left? Well, we've got some iron, some gold, some redstone, and some stone there. What could that possibly be for? Well, let's take a look. Maybe it's for this stone generator. Maybe it's not. Yes, it is. Stone generator. I told you about it, but I didn't make it. I said I did make it. I did not. There's that. It's because I went through getting all of the stuff ready, but didn't actually make it because I was going to make it on camera. There we are. There's the stone generator. And we get 16 coal for that. I'm not going to be using that. I've already made one of those. Ooh, reward bag. Auto smashing. Well, maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, a lovely, a great reward bag. Fish jerky. Okay. If you say so, fish jerky. So that is all of the quests that I have set up for right now. Now let's take a look at this quest book. Ah yes, and our artichoke. That one thing that has been waiting this whole time. I've been waiting for you guys to come back on camera with me so I could finally complete the quest. We get nether wart, which is brilliant. And now that it opens up, making, ooh, redstodendron seeds. Okay, many resources can be grown from crops. However, it's a bit trickier to crossbreed these. Under your crossbreeding space, you will need to have a specific block. Most resources require farmland directly over a basic machine block to mutate. Wow, okay. So this is something new to me. Redstone seeds are mutated from red tulip seeds and white daisy seeds on farmland over a basic machine block. And from that, we get more of them. Red tulip and white daisy. Well, I have the mystical flowers. I don't have those. So it looks like I'm going to need to do a bit of breeding to get there. Okay. And it wants us to grow some tomatoes. Seeds can be upgraded to grow faster, be more weed resistant and produce more. To do this, you do the same thing you do for mutation, but you use either identical plant types or the parent plant types. So for the artichoke, you would use 2 artichoke seeds, wheat and lettuce seeds, or any combination of the 3. Using unrelated seeds will have no effect. The more seeds you have around the space you are trying to get an upgrade on, the better. Always use your best seeds to try and mutate and upgrade. Okay, well that's interesting, because the way that I've been doing it is having 4 here. And as the new seed comes in here, I check it in my seed analyzer, and then I will swap the new seed out with a lesser seed. And that has actually proven to be a lot faster than what I was doing before. So this is interesting. I will need to look into this and report back to you. But I do now need to make tomato seeds. And universal crops. And this thing. All the things I need to make. So brilliant. I'm fast running out of space. I need to start looking into some better storage here. Because this is now... I don't want to keep putting chests out. So I need to look into better storage methods as well. Now what I have been doing as well off camera is trying to get all of these mystical seeds. Some of them you can grow, some of you can't. So if I show you here, mystical seeds. So I'm missing the pink one here, and it tells me that I can either do that, well that's no good to me because I need to start with that, or I can sieve it, fine, or I can do that. So the only way to get it apparently is to sieve the podzol, which I have been doing, and that is the same for the purple and the blue. The red I have, it's there. So this is what all of my dirt has been going on. So I've been making this podzol, which is dirt surrounded by spruce leaves all the way around, and that makes this. And then I have been sieving them downstairs in my little processing area. So guys, that is it for this episode. Just to say to you, if you have been leaving me comments, kind of backseat gaming, which some of you have been doing, honestly, I am recording this, I'm further ahead, so by the time you get to see these videos, I'm actually beyond that point. So as much as I appreciate all of your comments, telling me how to play this game isn't going to get you anywhere. I know how to play this game. I played Agrarian Skies, so I know, apart from the newer things, perhaps, that's in this mod pack, I know what I'm doing on this Skyblock mod pack. But thank you very much for your comments. I am going to continue to play the way that I want to play. That's what I do. So any hints or tips, anything that I get stuck with, I will ask you for your help. Anything else, I'm just going to do my own thing. I hope you can appreciate that, guys. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a like. If you did enjoy, please leave me a comment and tell me what you did enjoy. And if you didn't enjoy this episode, leave me a comment and tell me what you didn't enjoy. That is all fine. And please do consider subscribing. You would be helping me out so much. So guys, this has been Zoxaeus playing Agrarian Skies 2. And I shall see you next episode. Take care. Bye bye.